In today's video, we're going to be talking about black beetle or lawn grubs and ways to knock those suckers out of your lawn. Yo mate, what up? Welcome to another lawn tip vid. Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Now I know I've done a video on black beetle previously, but I more talked about ways to prevent it than to actually kill it. And I've had heaps and heaps of questions on Facebook and Instagram and all the social media pipes people hit me up at asking how to get rid of them. So I thought I'd do a really quick video today. Since it's the holiday season as well, I'm just going to do a short video today just to explain ways to knock them down and burn those little suckers. Now one common question I get is what is the best product to actually knock those suckers down and get them out of your lawn completely. So what I use is, let's just go in the shed. Oh, it's dark in here. Now I've got this stuff just here called Out of Bounds. And I've shown that before, but it's got a chemical in it called bifenthrin. And I like this stuff because it's a bit stronger than the stuff at Bunnings. It's got the same active in it as that, I think it's called Grub Killer at Bunnings, but it's got a stronger active in it, so it's going to knock them down just that bit more. Now I got that product there in particular from CRT, but you can just find it online and just order it as well. Otherwise, if you don't want to go that way or you want to quickly get them and you can't find them in your area, go to Bunnings and get some Grub Killer that has something called bifenthrin in it. I'll chuck a picture up just here of what it actually looks like. Now another reason why I'm doing this video today is because the grubs are really starting to attack lawns at the moment, especially where I live in New South Wales, but they'll still be attacking places in Queensland and Perth and all over Australia at the moment because it is part of their life cycle now to be attacking the roots of your lawn. So what you want to do is to find out what they look like. I've just got a quick video here.
Come over here, come check this out. Come check it out. Right, that is black beetle damage. So we'll just pull it back and I'll show you. Okay, easy that is to pull back. And as we can see, heaps of little grubbies in there.
So as you can see from that quick clip, it's really easy to just pull it back like it. It's like the roots aren't even attached, which is what it is because the beetle actually eat the roots and they get rid of it completely, and your lawn just starts to suffocate and die because there's no water getting to the root zone. So that's the best way to spot it. Now if you're in the early stages, you'll start to see that sort of an orangey yellowing off of your grass, and it might not be easy to pull back. Now the thing is, it can be hard to actually identify it until you see grubs. I mean, the best way to do is check and pull back, but if you can't, some people say putting a wet towel over your lawn overnight and coming in the morning and see if the grubs come up. I've never tried that. Give it a crack if that's what you think it is. Or I've heard of people even mixing truck wash in like watering can and putting it on top and the grubs come up within 5 minutes. Now if you did do that, you got to be careful because chemicals can burn your lawn, so if you did do that, you'd probably have to water it in for quite a while afterwards. I'll just chuck a couple of pictures up as well just to show you some damage that I had in my lawn last year, because last year I was a silly little boy and I forgot to put down some insecticide to prevent them. So this year I've done it and I've seen no grub damage at all. Last year I didn't do it and I saw grub damage in November. We're now December, so obviously I've prevented those grubs from coming back in the lawn, which is a good thing. But there's some pictures just there. Have a look at them. That's some early signs of it. Obviously the further along you go, the worse it's going to look, the more damage is going to be done across the area. Now, as I've previously said in videos, you should be putting down something like imidachloprid to actually prevent grubs, but if you didn't get to do that and you're seeing the damage now, get that bifenthrin down as a knockdown. So we call that a knockdown and we call imidachloprid a preventative. So that preventative sticks in the soil for like 3 months, so it's a residual, whereas your bifenthrin is a knockdown. It does have some sort of residual effect, but it's very different in your lawn. They say it can last up to a year if you're doing it around your house and stuff for termites, but if you're doing it in your lawn, because you're always watering it and pushing the actual chemical through the soil, it seems to leach out and only can last from 7 days, sometimes up to 2 weeks. So if you are seeing those grubs, hit them now, go get that chemical and smash them with it. And what I would recommend is, because you're not going to get them in the first hit unless you've got a really low amount of grubs in there, but most of the time you have to give it a couple of hits. So give it a hit at least once a week. You can sometimes go twice a week and just go the highest rate that is on the label there. And you'll find sometimes it will take a couple of weeks for it actually to get rid of them completely, but you will get rid of them if you're persistent and you keep putting that chemical down. Now this stuff is pretty safe, but you just make sure your kids and your pets don't walk on the lawn until it's dried out, okay? And make sure you do it after a lawn mow, just so you're not picking those clippings up with the actual mower that the insecticide's sitting on. Also, when applying bifenthrin, make sure you use a knapsack or a little hand sprayer. Don't use the Hortex sprayers because you're going to chuck out too much water with it when you're putting it down, and you don't really need much per 100 metres squared. I think it's about 36 mil with this Out of Bounds product. So I'd recommend either get one of the, like a knapsack, little hand can, or sometimes you get those hose sprays that come with the actual product pre-mixed already. Now if you want to learn a bit more about that, go and check out my other video. I'll link it just up there in the cards and in the description below, and you'll be able to see how to prevent it, how their life cycle works, and how you're actually going to be able to stop them always getting in your lawn. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Chuck a like down there if you enjoyed that. And also, Merry Christmas to you all out there. Thank you so much to all my subscribers and the guys that have been watching my videos for the last 6 months. I can't believe how much it's grown in the last 6 months. So I really appreciate you guys and your support. So thank you so much for that. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.